When do you know?
When do you know if something is a result of karmic discharge or if it's a result of Vyavastik Shakti?
Karmic discharge and Vyavastik Shakti is no different. It's the same. Did you ask the same thing?
That's what I asked, but I always thought
There is no difference.
that's what it is.
Yeah. Vyavastik Shakti, you know what Dada has really said? By giving us the understanding of Vyavastik Shakti, he said that what is there in your hand is keep putting your efforts. Just do not leave your efforts. And when anything happens, that is your Vyavastik, but still don't utter those words that it is Vyavastik, because your life has not ended by this happening. You have to still go further, understand, correct yourself, and keep going. Did you understand?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, it is.
I had a misunderstanding all this time. I thought Vyavastik Shakti was a natural power. I don't know, I misunderstood.
It is a natural power, but then it is not like this is the finality. There is nothing like finality in Vyavastik. This is the intermediate result. This is not final. Everything is subject to change, but something gets caused and it gets effected out, telling you that you must correct this. And if you correct, then things will change. In fact, it is said you will learn a lot, much more when you fail than when you are success. When you succeed, you enjoy the success and you tend to forget. But if you fail, it keeps you pinching.
Even in the successes, like when good things happen to me, I don't want to take credit because people always program not to be. It's not our credit. So I always, in my head, I want to thank Vyavastik Shakti and be like, oh, nature is giving me this wonderful thing. But that's the incorrect understanding. Is that what I'm to take from that?
No, not. It is not necessary. You can tell, Billy, you did a great job. That's it. Continue doing that, I am with you. See, one thing we have to understand. Ego is such, it needs a lot of support to keep it going. And if you just tell that, oh, it is everything is Vyavastik, what have you done? Nothing. No, you are putting yourself down. The way you deal with iron, you have to deal with Millie. You understand? Yeah. So it is like if I'm accomplishing something and you say, hey, forget, this was Vyavastik. What motivation he is left with? If everything Vyavastik is doing, then what am I supposed to do? Do you understand? Same way you handle yourself. You have to keep yourself very positive. Very important. Very important. That's why it is said, you are whole and soul responsible for yourself. It is like you have to make Millie understand that what all she has, and with that she will always remain motivated to work harder than what she is doing. She should not rest in peace till finality. So it's like that. And at times when others don't appreciate, it can bring her down. At that time you must intervene and appreciate her. I am there with you. Others don't recognize, forget them. They are busy with their own problems. I am there with you. Finally, you are with her 24/7. No other person. And that's how we learn to handle ourselves. What is it?
We correctly understand that any circumstances that come upon us is a result of the karmic discharge.
Is what?
Is the result of, is this karmic discharge? So
Yes.
why should we then, pat ourselves for,
I didn't get the last part. What is it?
why should we pat our human bodies on the back and say?
Why should we pat?
Why should we say wow to ourselves for something?
Why should we?
Give ourselves credit.
Give ourselves credit for that.
Why should we pat our own backs?
Why should
See,
we-
understand, Millie is still discharging ego. And you must pacify her, push her, then only she will work. Even in the success, if she succeeds and you put her down, what a great deal. Forget it, this is not an achievement at all. She will stop working. She will stop putting basic efforts also, which is not right. Cover? Where are you going? Oh, sorry. Did you understand? Millie is a living entity. Do you understand? And we must live such that she remains motivated, she remains positive, she remains in full efforts. She should not go down. No way. You should not bring her down. Oh, just imagine what Dada is doing with us. Same thing. So that's how, okay, I give you an example. We were in one place and we were served dinner. I don't eat potatoes, other stuff. So he said, Deepakanand, you'll have to bear with puri and milk today. And I overheard him telling Kanubhai, bear with this today, we will have to eat this. Who is he telling? Who is he talking with? Probably he was not willing to eat. But he told Kanubhai, oh, eat it today, it's fine. You understand? What does that mean? Wherever your inner state goes up or down with our understanding, we deal with our own self and bring him or her back to normality. It is very important. And if Millie complains about anything and you support her, then she will go down, which is not right. You have to, the way I complains and you somehow pacify him, same way you have to pacify Millie also. And keep her working. You are not going to work. It is Millie who is going to work. So are you not supposed to motivate Millie and keep working? Make her work? Come on, so many mistakes are there. Yes, I know it is not your mistake. I will help you. I will give you the strength. We must do practical.
So is that what causes like depression and mental issues and things like that?
It won't be there at all.
Oh no, if you
But it
go
can,
that
it can, very much it can. Which we don't want. That's why it is said that someone who is realized, they cannot have any depression or like that. There is only some serious problem in dealing only. Nothing else. Nothing else. Because it is said that the control of Parker is totally in your hands now. Although Parker is in the hand of Vyavasthit, but the understanding part is totally with you. Absolutely with you. Even in the most critical condition of Parker, you can be with him and keep him totally motivated, positive. Because things doesn't happen to you, it happens to Parker. But Parker believing I am, he says that because of, he considers himself I am Parker, and says, see, that such a thing has happened to me, I am like this, I am like that. No, you are not like that. And when the body starts decaying, which is finally going to happen just for understanding back of our mind, then we turn our face from the body. That's what you do. You abandon the car which is total now. That's what Dada had also said. That probably I think I need a new body in which I will be able to walk well. What is wrong with it? Don't you change car? Don't you change houses? She said, you change the body. But you are not body. Don't feel disappointed. But this is how finally you have to learn to deal with yourself. And this is not cheating. It is a fact. Anyway, the body remains. So why should you also remain there? You cannot say, I died. You continue your journey. You abandon the body, which was not suitable to make you live in that body. So fine. Thank you for helping me live for 100 years. Yeah, it is like that. Like if you have spent like 35, 40 years in one house, then would you thank the house in a way? Yeah. Up, anything? Ariana, what's happening? So it's like that. Rohan, say something.
Some of the part that's harder to understand is that escaping this.
Come again.
Is that when we're escaping the circle of life, that's almost natural. It's
Come again, loudly.
I said it's almost natural for us to be trapped in the circle of life, of lives.
It is natural for you to travel in cycle of life.
Trapped in that circle of suffering.
It is natural.
To be trapped.
It almost seems like that's the natural condition, and actually what we're doing by achieving moksha and escaping that is not unnatural, but it's not the equilibrium that.
Yes, it is always like that. It is not a natural path. But then nobody wants to pass through the bouts of happiness and suffering. And not everyone thinks like that. They feel that never mind, everything is fine. Things keep coming and going. I am happy over here. And it's fine. Everyone don't become doctor. Everyone don't become engineer. Everyone don't become pharmacist. It is their choice. If you are happy over here, it's fine. But still you have to follow the rules. Don't hurt anyone else if you want to be happy. Like that. So, anyone who is not seeking liberation, even for him, he is definitely seeking happiness. Then he must live with this understanding not to hurt anyone. Right?
But in living with that understanding naturally, aren't you?
In living what?
In living with that understanding naturally and doing that with your mind, speech, body, aren't you carrying yourself towards moksha anyway, naturally?
No. But finally you will reach that point when you say, I had enough. This is not leading me anywhere. It's just going on and on and on and on. I'm fed up of this cycle now. I'm looking for something different. It happens. That's how we have come over here. This is not like you are living this world and going somewhere. It is not like that. In living here itself, you experience freedom in all the complications of your worldly life. And that's how it will take you over there. But what is more important is your happiness, your stability over here. You understand? That finality of liberation cannot come without this freedom. This is important. So, it doesn't say you leave this, leave that, but at least whatever is making you unhappy over here, for a normal person also, that you should not be committing at all. Like, for you to be safe on the road, you must follow the rules of the road. So that's how these are the rules to be happy, basic happiness. And if you follow them, then also you will be happy. But people are not following them. To commit mistakes has become so common. And that's why they are suffering. There is no problem snatching away, stealing someone else's stuff. That's not right. But still, that has become quite common. And that's why the turmoil around CNN, BBC, all of the news channels, Deutsche Welle and all that. What is that? Why they are full of information? Because this is common. This is the world. The bigger fishes eat the smaller fishes.
When you express a wish after initiation, you express like the wish, like I want more money or something, right? And
No
then later
problem.
on you realize
No
it
problem.
was not my wish, it was your
It
own.
is not your wish. You are pure soul. It is. What's your name? Come on. Your name, sorry.
Nero.
Nirav. It is Nirav's wish.
Yes.
Discharging wishing.
Oh, okay, that doesn't get registered.
Yeah. No problem. You work hard, whatever you want, but that money won't be a free money. In the sense, you'll have to put more efforts. So you decide, you just want money or you want quality life. If you are looking for a quality of life, then yes, you must earn money, but at the same time you must spend time with your family. They want you there. They don't want you as a money-making machine. Obviously, you must spend time with them. And the best thing is you eat with them. That's why the normal practice, even in the American family, or the English family, or the Westerners, during their meals they always eat together. There should be some meaning behind it. And if that much is taken care, a lot of other problems are solved. And that meal lasts for a long, 1.5 hours. So they eat, they talk, and then they go to sleep. Especially the dinner. It matters because that's the only time they have where they can talk and exchange views. Very important. So where are you going?
That's where we just walked.
We must only focus, whatever you want, any worldly things, it's fine. But ensure that you don't end up hurting others. With your efforts, if you are going to achieve something, it's fine. But by curtailing someone or snubbing someone or stopping someone or hurting someone, that achievement is not a good achievement. Because it brings along with that achievement the agony of hurting others. So which is not a good gain.
So what about the indirect suffering that comes from things you do?
What?
Like indirect suffering?
Indirect
Like
suffering?
you buy this and someone else is suffering to make this and buying it or supporting, you know.
If you buy this, how are you indirectly? I didn't get that.
Like
Yeah, like if there's like a sweatshop, if there's children, if there's in a different country, there's kids, suffering to make this.
To make this,
He's talking about sweatshops.
what
You know,
shop?
the sweatshops, like where they have child laborers working like 18 hours a day to make shoes or phones or whatever. And if
So?
he's saying that if you buy that, right?
Yeah. Well, just that as an example, that there's a lot of indirect forms of suffering that you support in your life. Even
Okay,
even
then
if
you,
you're-
why there is a direct suffering itself? You breathe, you are killing so many organisms. You should stop breathing. See, that's what we must think rationally, logically. It should make some sense. And just imagine, are you going to leave your child to work? Why those children are working? Why? Find it out. Just by stopping them work, you must find out what is the reason. Lot of poverty around, and they have to make use of their children. Yes, you are refraining them from the advantage of their childhood, playing and all that stuff, education, that is there, yes, we don't say no. But that is their life. In your life is like this. We see, like in India, there are other people who work in the construction company. The kids, they play in the rubble, they play in the stones. They are happy. Absolutely. Absolutely. You don't find them in pain at all. But by the time he's 14 or 15, he's working. So someone may consider that as wrong, bad, but they are happy, there's no problem. By the time they are 21 or 25, there are 2-3 children. And you are still making your career. At 35 and 40, you are thinking, yeah, I think I should marry now. By the time his life is over, these children are grown and they are also married. Imagine. So you must think about it. Just because it is an accepted fact in the society, are we doing right? You must evaluate that from that point of view. Don't take it otherwise, people who are not married. Those are situations, unforeseen situations. What happens is not important, but we must understand why it has happened or why it is happening. That is very important. Jai Sachidanand.